all these are guiding really for many solutions of in our life to take us out from our doubts, okay? Well, this time will be we will talk about dimensions, okay? In the Inca way, there's three worlds. The Caripacha means this physical, material, organic world in which we live. And, in this human kingdom, we can improve that we can see, we can smell, we can taste, we can hear, we can touch. So we are in the human kingdom. So we are governed also by the cosmic law of 48 cosmic law. So all the cosmic law are the law of God. We are governing. We are governed by all those cosmic laws. We are not alone. So that's because we are all creation of God. Hana Pacha means it is the same as in language, kingdom of the God or kingdom of the sky, or superior dimensions, you see, it's the same. So it's all culture from planet Earth is the same. So it's only changing names in another language, you see. So the kingdom of the God, the other world is the Uhupacha, which means underworld, inferior dimension, or the 9 minerals or the 9 planets. And this planet has the 9 minerals or the 9 planets. So this is the divided underworld. But not everything is negative, because also is positive part, negative and positive part. So it's another explanation. But now we will talk more about the human kingdom, where we are to go to our relation to be familiar with the superior kingdom. So the kingdom of the God, kingdom of the God begins in the 4 dimension. Okay? Have 4, 5, 6, 7 dimensions. And the superior dimension are also divided in 2, in the light side and dark side. The dark side only can go to the 6th dimension, the negativity. But the absolute of the sun, the 7th dimension, have no negativity. It's, because it's a spiritual world, and that part, only the negativity can follow to humanity. The negativity, they wish they can be the owner of the solar system and everything, but it's not possible, because they also have a limitation, you see. Anyway, the dimensions, and the 4 dimension are the begins the kingdom of the God. There are the paradises, the Pramelan. It is called the Pramelan, as you know. Oh, it is known also as a Celestial Jerusalem, or Golden City, or Crystal City, or Emerald City, or Shambhala, or Shangri-La, or something. It has a different name. Well, all the ascended masters, when they ascend that far, they can go with their physical body, you see. And they can live there for thousands of years, because they have reached immortality. They become to be a mutant race. They are living also the cosmic mother. It's angelical kingdom already. And well, the life in the paradise is really, really, it's governed. The life in the 4 dimension in the paradise, in the Brahmaland, is it's easier to live there because it's governed by less cosmic law, 24 cosmic law, 24 cosmic law. So that's with a different, in this dimension governed by 48 cosmic law. For example, in this dimension, one of those cosmic laws, the law of the karma dhamma. Why is the karma? Because there's an ego. But why did that that law doesn't exist in the paradise? Because to go there, we have to clean that. We have to clean that. We have to forgive ourselves with the help of the internal mothers. So, and then we have the right to immigrate to the motherland, because with all our ego we cannot get into the kingdom of the gods, because it's, so that's the way it is. That's why all the great masters, they have teach the meditation and death of the ego, because that's to get civilized, to get to reach the perfection, to walk into the spiritual kingdom. This inferiority egos, we have to leave them because they belong to the inferior kingdom. So you see, so well, the four-dimensional cities is really I'm very sure that you know a little bit or much, but that's a place to go. For example, in the Himalaya mountain inside, there is a big country. It is called Shambhala country. There is living Jesus the Christ, many other many hundreds of them. Buddha supposed to be living there. Disciple of the Lemurian time and Atlantean civilization time. So another civilization, of course, another civilization of gods, the tribe peoples who were saved from the 12 tribes also, the selected people of every solar race. So that's, well, it's a very long to explain there, but it's possible. Subterranean, underground, it is known as a subterranean, underground kingdoms, or subterranean, underground countries, or valleys, or valley of the gods, you see. So that's, many masters were talking about that. For example, the Noah Ark. At the end, he took his disciple and made the school, opened the ocean. See, they opened the gate because many of those subterranean cities or countries are under the ocean, the gate. So also in the mainland there is tunnels, gateway, which is going to those underground. Many of these crystal tunnels, which was opened in this aquarium in this age by the miners, they have a connection to the four-dimensional cities. You see, the guardians are the gnomes. The guardians are gnomes and poison ivy plants, and also many dangerous animals, because for human being it's forbidden to go there. It's only for the rich people, only for the selected people who rich people but spiritually. So that's what I mean when they say that. I'm very sure that you understand. The fifth dimension is the astral world. the astral and the mental world. In the fifth dimension, there is also many temples. There is only to go with the astral body. Any one of these great masters who are residing in the fourth dimension, they can go to the higher dimension, but with the light bodies. They leave their physical body. But also, the interesting is also many of these, some masters, ascended masters, when they want to come to this dimension, sometimes they come with a physical body, but sometimes they come with the astral body. Most of the time they come with the astral body. They appear, they disappear. Sometimes they come with the physical body because they can move, because they have a light bodies, and so they can appear and disappear. They can walk in the ocean, they can across the river walking and the fire, because they have a light body. The light body are atomic energy bodies, because they have transmuted sexual energy, so that's potential to cover up, to cover, they are protected. So that's why. With the aura of love, no white light, they can heal the blind, the deaf, the mute, the cancer, any diseases. The aura of love is medicine. It's the aura, the love is medicine. That aura is the light, is the atom, solar atom, is the atom of the solar Christ. They are radiating, because the sexual energy, when they have transmute, it becomes to be medicine. It's an aura, it's a light, love and light. They have built the light bodies, you see. So within the physical body, they have built a vital body. With the vital body, they can go and come back to the paradise. They can walk in the ocean, they can walk in the river, walk in the fire, they don't get burned. Even atomic bomb blew up, they don't die because the atomic energy, another kind of atomic energy covering themselves. So they don't get sick. Whatever is pest, epidemic, they can be healing without getting sick, because they are protected by the atomic energies. Atom of the solar Christ, you see. So that's the word in fifth dimension is also we can go to the fifth dimension, living our physical body in this dimension. But there is a technique, okay? So this afternoon or tomorrow we'll be able to practice that. Astral projection. Most of the humanity goes to the astral world in the unconscious, in their dreams, okay? So, but unconscious. We don't know by sure, we believe we are in this dimension and etc. But the thing is to go conscious way, to get familiar with the next kingdom. And the fifth dimension on the dark side, there's a limbo, the world of the dead. There are living the egos or the humanity. When they passed away, the physical body goes to cemetery, the personality becomes to be ghost, but the ego goes to the limbo. So they wait until we come back in the next lifetime, and then they come down to coming again. It's a very long explanation. But the fifth dimension dark side there is, because humanity have ego, so that's why we have our sky, also dark. The sixth dimension is the causal world, electronic world. We can reach there practicing the meditation. You know, meditation is one of the important meditation is when you sit down and you see very comfortable and talk with the intention. And when we are in self-revealment, it's all technique. Also, it's another keys to go to the sixth dimension, to go to the kingdom of the God. But we can explore, so it's not only a myth or history or belief system. In the Aquarian age, we are practicing, we are teaching, we are learning how to go there. And there's a techniques. Sixth dimension in the dark side, of course, is only the causal part of the negativity. The seventh dimension, we cannot go there. This is because only the great masters, they can get there. We go there to the seventh dimension, to the absolute, only when we finish 108 lifetime. Because from there we came, and after 108 lifetime also, we go back to the absolute from where we came from. So that's, but during that, during in our journey of 108 lifetime, we can reach only to six dimension, practicing in meditation. So it's, so the kingdom of God, the kingdom of the sky is also in this time is to go really to go there in a conscious way, to get familiar with those superior kingdom. So this is the teaching of the avatar one. And the mineral kingdom, the teachers are gnomes, and the plant kingdom are pygmies, and the animal kingdom are divas. And when we come to the human kingdom, we're supposed to be looking for teacher of in the human kingdom and the avatar. But when we come, we get into kindergarten, elementary school, high school, some of the other kind of, because human kingdom is half changing, because humanity have karma, and so we ended up in different kind of school. They are not giving us spiritual education, so because so that's. But it's a good thing when we wake up to consciousness, we can come to the avatar school again. They are teaching. It's always how to live in the best way, in the conscious way, in the human kingdom, and then to get familiar with the superior kingdom too. And if we do a good job, they can take us to the next kingdom. So that's their job. But with profession, any other thing, that's not the way. Of course, it's our free will. But the profession is more to protection, exploration or exploitation of the natural resource in the planet Earth, and then to have a good economy which is valid in this time too. So, but the other is for the great masters is the other level is the level of spiritual, the level of spiritual, the moral and spiritual level percent. So that's the other kind of education, higher, much higher. That's the most important. That's why the the Mayan or Aztecs, they never have encouraged to study a profession, because with the 3% of consciousness are sleeping. If we study a profession, we'll start making machines. Machines have to develop industries, and on the machines also we can make many machines for the army, and then more sophisticated. So it's not any good idea. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So about dimensions, by the human kingdom, the school of the avatars is symbolized by these three. There's stone like this. First step, second step, and the third step, like this. It's half of the cross. Otherwise, it's half of the cross, like this. Only half. So this is half only. And there is the revolution of the consciousness, the keys to the auto-realization. This is the optional. Well, if teaching on business school, well, like just the guy saying, deny yourself, take the cross and follow me. Well, these are really the keys to the auto-realization. It's really the keys to become to be the masters of the masters. So that's because any gurus or any shamans or any light workers who are higher already, if they need more, if they want to reach, if they find out keys, it's a revolutionary, because it's a vertical path. The other path is a horizontal path. Horizontal is always going like this, and then evolution.